2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, NBA playoff fans. We're about to start Game 4. Watch the visiting squad as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Playing 2-1 in this series, really a huge Game 4 on their home court. If they can't even the series tonight, their hopes of emerging from this series diminish significantly, do they not, Shaq?
They do, Ernie. Pay attention. I'm about to give you a Shaqism. You know what a Shaqism is?
I think I'm about to get one.
A Shaqism is I'm going to say something, and it may sound crazy, like it's not making sense, but you have to go back and analyze what I'm about to say. It's not technically a must-win, but it is a must-win in a practical sense. Anyway, Ernie, winning 3 in a row and 2 on the road is too much to ask of any team, much less the lower seed. Go back and just think about what I just said, Ernie.
Well, if they have the home team behind them right now, it's going to be easy to understand that Shaqism because they'll have 17,000 people analyzing that statement.
Hashtag, I didn't understand anything either of you said. Here's Kevin.
Game 4 of this Eastern Conference Finals is up for grabs. The series will either go to a tie, 2-2, or a lopsided 3-1 lead. 2K Sports brings you the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. It's Athens facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Take a look at the Cavaliers scratching out a...
Yeah, and the goal is to win tonight. Make it a best-of-3 series. They already know they're going to have to get one on the road, which is going to be tough enough. But if they can get this one, then they've got a shot.
Yeah, they really do, and the task at hand is where their focus has to be. They can't be thinking about down the road, on the road. They got to take care of business. Right here, because anything less than 100% focus and intensity, they'll be done.
I'll look at the starting group for Athens. The general is out there with the doctor. Then there's the captain, and there's the great, and it's the magician in at the 5 patrolling the paint. Inside, there is Zhao. It's hauled in by Athens. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Here's LeBron. Athens getting their last shot to go. It's tipped. Here's the doctor. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Love grabs the board.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
That's good. The Magician's got his first points in this one.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, Watch out.
Now here's LeBron. Irving kicks to Varejao. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Pass to the great. Here's the magician. Started by Varejao. That drops.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Now, here is Irving. And it's Love penetrating, and that one's good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Athens leading by 4. Here's the magician, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the rim.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
For the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Varejao. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Williams in for Smith. And then for Athens, Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for the general. Flash comes in for the captain. And the cup using that screen.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And here they go. And there's Mo Williams on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Williams. The feed to Irving. To the paint. Here's Thompson, and he goes in for the dunk.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him. Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. The chosen one, he's checked in for the magician. 1:02 left here in the first quarter. Now here's James. Defense is right there. And the pass to the chosen one. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Flash. It's good from about 19 feet. The Cavaliers trail by 4. LeBron outside. Outside Williams. Feeds to Irving. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Mozgov drives in. The teardrop falls in. Mozgov's got his second basket of the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's the professor. Right through the D for the layup.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
That's good.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
The doctor, no luck. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it, and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Athens.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Taking a look at Athens. Flash out there with the general. Then it's Mr. Perfect. Then there's the captain, and it's the great in at the two-guard position.
Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Williams.
Athens shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Flash misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kicks it to Williams. Back to Jefferson. And Jefferson gets double-teamed. The drive by Love. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And Athens decides to take their first time out here.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
James checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Mo Williams. The Magician, he's checked in for Athens. Dellavedova, the pass to James. Out to the right wing. No one near him. But they get it back. Love. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Love's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Great D that time from LeBron.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. And you look at the Magician, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, the General.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Smith outside. Verajao setting the pick for Smith. Three-pointer. Dellavedova. It's hauled in by Athens. Here's the captain. Stolen by Verajao. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Love, no good. Flash passes to the great. Here's the Magician, and that's in. Nice feed on the play. The Magician's got 8 points.
There's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
Timeout called, Cleveland. For the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Verajao. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for J.R. Smith. And then for Athens, the chosen one, he's checked in for Flash. The professor comes in for the great. And the doctor subbed in for the captain. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. He drains the quick shot. Dellavedova's got his first bucket of the night. Athens trails by 5. Passes it to the General. Here's the doctor. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
That's good. And it's 6 points for the professor.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Cleveland leading by 3. Down low. Here's Mozgov. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Mo Williams is checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Athens also making a switch. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for the Magician.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
For Cleveland, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And Cleveland making a change here. Jefferson's checked in.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
And with that shot, the Cleveland leaders cut to just 7 points in the basket from the general.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
They get it back. Here's Irving. And finally they hit one. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Down low. And the powerful one-handed slam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
The doctor. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. The clock runs out.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action for the Cavaliers. Trailing 2-1 in the series, they've come out with purpose tonight. They know that losing this game would put them in an almost And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will...
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
Played like a man on fire in that first half. I got to say, his performance has come out of the blue and at the most opportune time for his team.
And, Greg, on occasion, the smaller names show up when the stakes are at their highest, and that's certainly been the case with him.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Love and Verjao are up front, and it's James in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Pass to Verjao. They're running. Here's the doctor. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Athens trails by 13. To the inside. Here's the general. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And he's got his first chance at the line here. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And, guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Shot A. I like that, Greg.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
LeBron dishes to Smith. Back to James. Cleveland gets it back. Love kicks to Verjao, and he gets it to go. Verjao got 6.
Well, Kevin Love certainly one of the best passing big men in the league.
And Athens calls time here. And Athens with some changes. Flash comes in for the doctor. And it's the Wizard in for the captain. Athens trails by 10. To the left wing. Shoot, sent. 5 for 7. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Cavaliers timeout called the Cavaliers. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backcourt.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Athens trails by 10 to the paint. Here's the Wizard. No good. Great D that time from James. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And it's Smith penetrating. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here's the Great on the money from 12 feet away. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Smith for 3. Here's Love and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Irving kicks to James. Picked by Verajao. And Love with the basket on the assist by James. 10 points for Kevin Love.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Great gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Good on the shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. The Greats got 7.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Smith with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
That's good. And that's 10 points for the Magician.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
James wide open. They get it back. Here's Verajao, and he banks in the layup. Verajao's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the call will go against the Great. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Love for 3. And Thompson kicks to Williams. Fires from deep. No good.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Athens trails by 9. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at Athens. The captain out there with the chosen one. Then there's the doctor. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's the professor in at the 4th.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
The doctor. Here's Mr. Perfect. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Unloads. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Irving. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. The Magician, he's checked in for Athens. The Great comes in for the Chosen One. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Nobody near Williams. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 9th assist in the game now. And Athens calls time here. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. During that last break, I heard Athens coach address his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Smith, the pass to Mozgov. The shot misses. So Athens will take it the other way. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Thompson, left side. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Here's the captain. Pass to the Magician. A 3-ball. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Mozgov. LeBron dishes to Smith. Irving kicks to LeBron. Cleveland moving it around. Shot's good. And that's now 17 points for Smith.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. The general, he's checked in for Athens. The drive by LeBron. Here's Varejau. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists here tonight.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's the general, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. The general's got 9 points now in just the second half. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
No good from Irving.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's the Great. Sinks the 15-footer. 1:24 left in the 4th quarter. Irving kicks to LeBron. There's the dish to Smith. It's a pick by Love. Here's Irving. Kicks it out to LeBron. To the middle. Here's Varejau. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And that'll do it for Game 4. Just a terrific performance all around and a big-time conference finals win for Cleveland.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Smith. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
LeBron kicks to Smith. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. LeBron passes to Verjao. He kicks it to Irving. Left side, Love. Smith outside. There's the triple. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's the professor. From outside the arc, it's off. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here.
LeBron.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet. J.R. Smith.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts.
And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference Finals, and there's more.
Pre-game show.
The drama builds in the NBA Conference Finals. We're getting set for Game 5. No drama here, though. Just drama queens. Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
Watch it, Ernie. Watch it, Ernie.
Watch yourself,
That's pretty
Ernie.
good stuff right there,
Stop
fellas.
it, Ernie.
All righty.
And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the home team. Checking out Athens, they were unable to grab one on the road in Game 4. But back on their home court, we'll see if what they need is a little home cooking. Been a hard-fought series to this point, but you know, with Game 5 on their home floor, they've got to take control. Shaq, let's get you to weigh in first.
Series it's been. Tied at 2-2, and here comes the all-important Game 5. 2K Sports presents the NBA playoffs. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers and Athens. You look at Athens with the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance here to retake the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
No secret here, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they want to take care of business here and avoid a do-or-die Game 6 in hostile territory.
I really don't like their chances if they can't win this game, but I don't see that happening, Greg. I mean, in an atmosphere like this with these fans behind them, I think they'll grab control of this series.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Love and Verjao are up front, and it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. Irving kicks to Smith. Irving drives in, and he gets the bucket. Irving's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's the captain, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish. like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
LeBron can't get it to go. For Athens, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The captain passes to the magician. Athens moving the ball around.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Athens shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Second free throw, no good. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The drive by James can't cash in from close range.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's the captain. Athens with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's Irving missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
That's good.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here is Verija. Athens getting their last shot to go.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
Just didn't do a lot wrong in that game. Just a solid win all around.
Yeah, extremely steady throughout. I mean, they were dialed in, not distracted, working as one, and took care of business. You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
That's in there. Love with the assist. Verejav's got his first bucket in this one. Athens leading by 5. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
I asked him what he was going to emphasize to his team, and he told me it all comes down to wanting it more. Both of our teams came in and took away 2 games from the other. This series is going to be a tooth-and-nail fight, and whoever wants it more is going to take it. Let's see exactly how much they want it, gentlemen.
All right, Doris. And so here's Cleveland. Athens getting their last shot to go. Irving's shot is good.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
For Athens, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Pass to the doctor. To the inside. 1:21 left here in the first quarter. The captain passes to the magician. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And Athens with some changes. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for the magician. Flash comes in for the doctor. And the professor subbed in for the great. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Moskov, he's checked in for Verija. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for LeBron. And it's Williams in for J.R. Smith. Moskov's shot is off.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrappy, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down.
A professor. The general passes to Mr. Perfect. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Irving. Bank shot, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Lets a floater go. Some solid defense there from Irving. To end the run. Good as the jump shot falls. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates. Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, in part, perhaps the most demanding of
from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And guys, what's your take so far on Athens?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
Mr. Perfect out there with the Magician. Then there's the Professor. Then there's Flash. And it's the captain in at the point. And for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Mo Williams out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for LeBron. Athens leading by 8. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Takes it off the glass. 9 points for the Magician.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Here's Dellavedova. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And Athens with some changes. The chosen one, he's checked in for Flash. The Great comes in for Mr. Perfect. And the Doctor subbed in for the captain. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Williams. And the basket good. The Professor's got his second bucket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Athens?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far. Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And here is Athens now. Following the miss by Anderson Varejau. Good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. The general, he's checked in for the Professor. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Cleveland. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Down low, here's the chosen one, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
The Cavaliers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Athens leading by 15. Here's the general. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
That's a 2 from Smith. He drains the quick shot. Smith's got his first points in this one. For Athens, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. And he gets it to go. 8 points for the chosen one.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 10 points for LeBron.
Boy, Kevin, what a sweet stroke from LeBron that trip.
To the inside, the general, and he gets it to go. And Athens leads by 17.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Smith dishes to Mozgov. Back to Smith. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Athens with another miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. 9 feet out. And that one hits back iron.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Varejao up top. He's got 5, and the officials call a traveling violation.
And foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
That is good. 6 points for the captain.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Williams inside the line. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so...
Hey, Kevin, we'll...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie, checking out Athens. In the first half of this critical Game 5, they've played with intensity and energy. And they're... All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second...
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And how about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency to start.
And that's part of his greatness. I mean, in big games, he always performs, lays it out. He loves games where everybody's watching, and you can see why. This is a big-time performer here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Athens. We've got the doctor, the magician out there with the general, and there's the great, and it's the captain in at the 1 spot. Here's Irving. Athens getting their last shot to go.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the boards.
LeBron kicks to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And it's 9 points for J.R. Smith.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The professor's checked in for Athens.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And, boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And James gets it to go.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's the doctor. Here's the magician. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
The shot's good from Irving.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
LeBron kicks to Smith. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Athens. 22 is their biggest lead. Pass to the captain. Goes up to the stripe. And off the front, and in it goes. The captain's got 8.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense here. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And Athens decides to take their first time out here.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Catching up on changes for Athens. Mr. Perfect comes in for the Magician, and Flash is subbed in for the Doctor. And then for Cleveland, Thompson, he's checked in for Verejao. And Mo Williams subbed in for J.R. Smith. And so here's Cleveland, following the three-point basket by Athens. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and he gets the bucket. 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Athens leading by 21. Pass to Flash. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Irving. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Williams.
For Athens, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. They set the pick. The professor passes to the general. The shot no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Bulls from the top of the key. That one wide left.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And that one's good.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James has a 2-pointer. Got a hand on it. Here's the professor. Again, Athens.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team is.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what? It has been a one-sided show. Athens shooting a scorching 68% in the game. And Dellavedova is out there with Mo Williams. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Over to the wing. Mozgov drives in. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. The Prophets checked in for Mr. Perfect. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Athens.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They had a bunch of second-chance points. He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Williams uses the glass to finish the layup. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. For Athens, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. That one goes. Count. That's 10 points for the professor.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that Coach Brewer.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Inside, here's Jefferson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be. You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
For Cleveland, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. For Athens, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Mozgov with the steal, unhindered, going all the way. Poke loose.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Out to the wing. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Williams is running. Count that one. Here's Champ. Here's the professor, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The chosen one passes to the prop. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First free throw is good. Mr. Perfect is checked in for Athens. Then for the Cavaliers, James checked in for Thompson. Jones comes in for Richard Jefferson. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Williams. There's the feed to Mozgov. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Mozgov's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Catching up on changes for Athens. The kiddies checked in for the Prophet. And the captain subbed in for Champ. Dellavedova dishes to Mozgov. He feeds it to Dellavedova. Pulls it up. It's hauled in by Athens.
And just a huge victory at an important time in this series. Not to mention a tremendous motivational boost, if you will, for Athens.
Clark, they simply ran him off the court.
It was all about the transition game. Fast break points, the difference.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for the General. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
And that one's good. And that's 12 points for the chosen one.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
And there's Mozgov. That's good on the assist from Dellavedova.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's the professor. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot. What a game for LeBron. 15 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponents.
And so he hits both. Now Athens with it. The 3. Another 3 for Athens.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Snatched away. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Athens moving the ball around. That is good.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
And he gets it to go.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's the three. Off on that one. So it's Athens winning this one easily. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunity. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Without his leadership and his spectacular play tonight, they wouldn't be holding the...
And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference Finals, and there's more.